ayah, Inna Allaha ya'murukum. Inna Allaha ya'murukum. Indeed, Allah is commanding you. Indeed, Allah is giving you this command. And what is that? An tu'addulul amanati ila ahliha. That I am commanding you to give the amana to those people who are capable of that. What does that mean? That means any job, any work, any responsibility that you have to give that to ila ahliha, those who are capable. So when you as a community, when you are as a community, when you are as even in a family or in anywhere, you should give the responsibility and role based on merit. You should not give roles and responsibilities without merit. If you give this, this is your master key for your society to be corruption free, to develop, to prosper, to really bloom and blossom. That is, Inna Allah yamurukum. Indeed, Allah is giving you this very, very serious command, and that is An tu'addulul amanati ila ahli. That you always give the trust, responsibility, and role based on merit. Based on merit, you should give. And إِذَا حَكَمْتُمْ بَيْنَ النَّاسِ. And when you have to decide between people, make judgment between people, أَن تَحْكُمُوا بِالْعَدْلِ. Always remember justice. You cannot show favoritism. You cannot start bribing people. You cannot say, oh, well, it's my uncle, it's my aunt, it's my dad, it's my mom, it's my child. No. أَن تَحْكُمُوا بِالْعَدْلِ. You should judge based on justice, because that justice is going to be the key to continue with the first principle of merit. So merit and justice. Allah says this is your master key for your society. Allah has asked us that I have given you hikmah, I have given you the Quran, the laws, you got the Sharia, you got the hikmah, the wisdom behind that Sharia, and you got two groups, those who follow, those who reject. Now, those who are following, who want to go to Jannah, how can they create this society based on the Quran? For that, Allah says, do these two things. Number one, أن تودوا الأمانات إلى أهله. Never compromise on merit. Always give role and responsibility based on it. Merit is your criteria. And when you have to judge, now you might be able to judging, because merit, you might have merit, for example, a person has 80%, the other person has 85%. Somebody has 90%. It's still merit, isn't it? Allah says, إِذَا حَكَمْتُمْ بَيْنَ النَّاسِ. When you have to judge between people, then what do? أَن تَحْكُمْ بِالْعَدْلِ. Then you have to use justice. 85 will always be better than 80. 90 will always be better than both of them. And that 90 may not be your friend. That 90 may not be your family member, but you have to say, no, this person deserves it. He or she is the one who will get this. This is what is meant. This is how you keep a society corruption free. This is how you develop a society. This is how Iman and Amal Salih, faith and good deeds, come together. They become alive. This is how you really bring them forth. This is how you keep them going. If you start using corruption, using favoritism, then you will never be able to have that Iman, faith, or Amal Salih. You'll just be doing rituals, which was the case of previous nations, just rituals. Inna Allaha ni'amma ya'izukum bih. Allah then confirms this in this next part of the ayah. Inna Allaha ni'amma ya'izukum bihi. Allah is giving you the best possible advice. Allah says now himself, after confirming this, Allah says, Inna Allah, indeed Allah, ni'amma ya'izukum bihi. Allah is giving you the best possible advice for you. If you really want to develop, if you really want to know the master key, real master key for unlocking social relationships, issues, concerns, societies. This is what you need your foundation: merit and justice. Merit and justice. Nimma ya'izukum. Allah is giving you the best advice. Inna Allah kana samiyam basira. And Allah is giving you this advice. Why? Because He is samiyam and basira. He hears everything and He sees everything. The meaning in this is stressed that Allah hears exactly what you say. You may say one thing, but do something else. But Allah sees both. Allah knows what you're saying, and Allah knows what you're actually doing. This is why Allah says, I'm giving you this advice because I know sometimes you may say something but not do it, and sometimes you may do something but not say it. But I know both the things. I know exactly what you say, I know exactly what you do. So just by saying that I'm going to do the merit, but you may not be following the merit. Just by saying I'm going to be just, but you may not be doing justice. Allah is fully aware of it. So if you really want something, some advice, some hikmah, some wisdom from Allah, this is the ni'mah, the best of the best advice that can be given to you. And it comes from Allah as a command to you. It is obligatory upon you. It is farz upon you to do this. So this is the crux of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to do as a community, as a society, and how the God-fearness, the God consciousness, how they actually become alive in a society. How they take roots and how they prosper is because of these principles on merit and justice. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to understand them, inshallah. And inshallah, if there are any questions and comments, most welcome.
Just thinking for the last topic about justice. Sometimes you do your best, sometimes you can't. You let your thoughts come into it, even say, for example, children, I can only speak for children.
Yeah.
Sometimes one child's so different or more in need. So does that mean you're actually being unjust?
No, this is what justice is, something which is important. You see, there is equality and then there is justice. Equality.
You're not being equal or just then now.
But you are not being equal, but you're being just.
Oh, yeah.
Because just means, say, for example, the best example that can be given is that an adult needs a couple of meters of cloth to cover him, and a child needs only half a meter. So if on the surface of it, you say, well, the adult gets 2 meters and the child gets half a meter, but it's justice. And this is exactly what happens in all relationships. Somebody who needs more help, you're not ignoring others, you're giving them what they need, but you're giving this person more because they need that. That's what causes justice. This is where equality is not the right concept.
So
equity is a better concept.
So while you're alive, I know when you're dead, everything becomes inheritance. While you're alive, you can do that.
Absolutely.
So that doesn't become injustice.